New details tonight as 27 News obtains court documents in the case against a double murder suspect. Christopher Barnshaw is in the Shawnee County custody being held on a $10 million bond.
He's accused of killing Sean Thornton and Ashley Brown this past July, then kidnapping 2-year-old Zabe Mendez. It's a case we've been following through the summer.
And 27 News was the first to ask for the affidavit, giving us a look inside the criminal investigation. Christopher Barnshaw is accused of killing his father, Sean Thornton, as well as Ashley Brown, and kidnapping her son. Court documents show Barnshaw has schizophrenia, was homeless, and had several encounters with law enforcement stemming from mental health issues. This includes an incident just 4 days before police found Thornton and Brown dead. Thornton called 911 and had Barnshaw removed from his property. Zabe's father last heard from Brown on July 20th when she and her son returned from church. However, Zabe was not at daycare the following morning. His dad called for help on the 22nd, and he pointed officers to an upstairs window forced open at Thornton's house, where Brown and her son were staying. Law enforcement's initial search of that home is redacted. However, police found video surveillance of the home, and it shows Brown and Thornton on July 20th, the last time they're captured on camera. It also shows Barnshaw entering that home after 10 p.m. that night. Barnshaw is also seen going in and out of the house several times overnight, and then finally leaves just before 6 o'clock in the morning on the 21st. One day later, a license plate reader tracked Barnshaw and Zabe in Mattoon, Illinois. Law enforcement took Barnshaw into custody and safely recovered Zabe, and at the same time, the FBI tracked Brown's cell phone to Falls City, Nebraska. Agents and U.S. Marshals began searching that area for a phone. When Illinois law enforcement arrested Barnshaw, they recovered Brown's Lexus, and he was also in possession of a handgun and a taser. Another search of the vehicle found a different 9mm gun with ammo, as well as documents belonging to both Brown and Thornton. The Kansas Bureau of Investigation helped local law enforcement search the Oakland home, where at least 2 rounds were fired inside. The KBI found a 9mm shell casing matching the ammo found in Brown's Lexus. Barnshaw was arrested in Illinois, then refused extradition back to Kansas. The Shawnee County District Attorney obtained a special warrant ordering Barnshaw to Kansas, and he was booked in the Shawnee County Department of Corrections. The affidavit, by the way, did not share how Brown and Thornton died. It does not share how or where the two were found. But the KBI does say their bodies were dragged downstairs.
Barnshaw is being represented by a public defender with the Kansas Death Penalty Defense Unit. However, just this week, we learned prosecutors will not be seeking the death penalty. 27 News, of course, will continue working for you, covering this case through court, and you can download our 27 News app to get the latest updates.